Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Zaxi Graphics. In this video I'll be teaching you how you can easily create this manipulation here in Pixellab. Without any further ado, let's just go straight to the tutorial. So please subscribe to my channel if you just joined me for the first time, and put on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post new tutorials on YouTube. Alright, so this is still like the 3D pop-up effect which I started some days back. It's still like a part of it. So the first thing I'll be doing is I'll be creating a new window. So I'll just come to this place. I'll come to from gallery. So when I come to that side, it actually just displays every image I'm having there, and use the other one as my background. So because that's actually what I want to use now. I want something that talks about my background. So I just came to Instagram. I just went to my feed and I took posts of different people. So this was not even mine. It was mine. You see, this not my own page, but it was my IG account. That's why you see my picture there. So however, I will just move here because I want this part. So the part, I just highlight this part. So you can just go and screenshot your Instagram handle, then you click on this OK. So you see, this is what we're now having. Perfecta. So the next thing is I'll be coming here, come to from gallery also. Then I'll just bring in the image of this guy. So I won't be taking too much part. I know definitely I'll be taking up close to this angle. Okay, so I'll just increase the size. So just increase the size. Then come to this side here, reduce the opacity. Okay, I get it. Quite okay. You can still choose to increase the size again. So let's see. Okay, so let's leave it like that, and let's just lock it. Just ignore the fact that it's covering some parts. So the next one I'll be doing also, I'll come to bring in, like this particular one, I remove the background. Okay, you can see the manipulation is very easy. So but first I'll hide this one. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'll copy it, duplicate it, then I'll just hide it. So this particular one, I'll come to crop. You know what? So I'll just come and reduce the opacity. So I'll try to do it around this side because that's where the image, that's where it actually cuts the edge. So I try to look, just observe where I'm going to cut from the guy's trousers short. So you can see it there, right? So just come here and just come to crop. I rather use crop instead of using eraser. So I'll just cut it like that. Okay, so you now see the image. Okay, so we now have it like this. So the next thing is I'll just bring in this guy, this one. Then I'll just reduce the opacity too. So I'll try to position it. No, you can see it's actually blowy. Whenever you're trying to adjust something, if it is not okay, that's why now you can see it now fits. That's why it's no longer blowy. So I'll hide this, but I'll hide this. So the next thing is I'll click on this particular angle. Let me tap on it again. So I'll bring in this other one. Let's move to the front. Then unlock it, please. So this one, then I'll just increase it. Then I'll just increase this, just reduce the opacity again. Actually, if I still do it that way, the way it was before, it will still work. Now, one of the reasons I'm having here is that this image is not the exact size. So okay, I think this is okay. So though it's kind of blowy, but it will still work, since it's actually it will cover those edge. So let me come and increase the opacity so it will work. So I'll just leave it like this. Okay, so we can choose to hide it now. So we're almost done. So this other one that we hid, the first part. So the reason why I actually covered that one, because if I go back to this one that I cropped, if I start adjusting the crop, you see the thing will be adjusting. For example, if I come back and crop it, maybe I want to, you can see how it just behave. So you don't want to that's why just please try and adjust try and copy it 2 times. So the first thing I'll be doing here is now that we've actually done this part, so I'll come to my draw, or in case if yours is not showing anything, just come here and click on draw. So leave it still in black, increase the blur to about 4, then the pen size, so then just draw around this side. So it's so let me see. Okay, I guess that's kind of okay. So okay, so we will just keep this particular side. Okay, so if you actually want to be very good with manipulation in Pixellab, you must know how to use this draw tool. Draw tool. Yes, if you want to be very good in manipulation in Pixellab, you must actually know how to use draw tool. Aside draw tool, again, I think there are some secret I revealed to some of my master students then when that actually, if you want to be good with designs per se in Pixellab, you must know. Okay, so that should suffice. So just leave this guy, we'll put it to the back. So this other one that we reduce the opacity, we just, then this one we just, you can see, just make it visible. Now you can see it's now like behind that one. So all you just need to do is click on this and just reduce the opacity to about 10 or 9, anyway 9 or 10, it should still be okay. So you can see, just lock it, we've achieved the manipulation. Very simple, very editing. Subscribe to my channel if you just joined me for the first time. See you in the next video. You can see, very easy. It also matches the manipulation, it still matches the real image. You can see I actually tried in my drawing. You can see it's not showing too like difference. Okay, we'll see you in the next video.